Good morning, Eagles, and welcome to Westside Best Side. It is Wednesday, September 7th, and it is time for the Eagle News with Mr. Johnson. I'm so glad you're here for day number 2 of the school year, and we hope that you had a great first day of school. At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you, students. You may be seated. So again, today is Wednesday, September 7th, and it is day 2 of the school year. We do have 2 birthdays right here, and I want to just go ahead and say it in the beginning. I do apologize this whole entire school year if I do say your name incorrectly, but in House Duende, we have a birthday, Isabella Boucher. Not sure if I'm saying it right, so I do apologize, Isabella, if I'm saying your name wrong, but happy birthday today in House Duende, and Cameron, Parker, and House Mudita. Happy birthday, students. Reminder, don't forget to wear your house shirt on Friday. If you do not have a house shirt, please come on down to the front office. Any new student receives a free house shirt. Anybody else will have to pay $20 to replace that shirt if you've lost it or maybe outgrown it. But remember, whichever house has the most team spirit will receive 40 points. Second place gets 30 points, 20 points, and then 10 points. And house points start Friday. We saw things yesterday that we loved, and we really wish we could have gave house points for. So continue those great things, continue to learn the expectations, routines, and essentials, and I'm sure house points will come very easily for you. Today, our checklist is quite simple. Yesterday, again, we wanted you to welcome you and have fun. Hopefully today, again, you also have a very fun day. We talked about houses. We're going to continue talking about houses today, and we're going to be talking about our essentials. The rest of the week, we're going to talk about Eagle Magic, Sword Wars, Eagle Eyes, and other things. So let's talk about our 4 houses kind of listed right here in the bottom. Our first house right in the front of the building is House Duende. That is Miss Hotchkiss' house. That is the greenhouse. They are known as the leaders. And another thing we want you to start to learn is they all have a mythological bird. And the bird that's part of Duende is the roc. And the roc, if you ever look up the roc is the biggest mythological bird out there. It was so big and strong, they could actually pick up an elephant. So as a leader, they should be the biggest and strongest in the house, and we're looking up to those. Our second house is House Kefi. It's our orange house. This house leader is actually Miss Nicole White. She's our new instructional coach. She's going to come around the building. You'll see her multiple times in your classroom this year. Definitely on Friday, you'll see her wearing her orange house shirt. They are the encouragers. They are cheering on all houses, not only their own house, but all houses they are actually cheering on. And their bird is the Barunda. Now the Barunda is actually a mythological bird that has 2 heads. And it makes sense. If you're encouraging, that means you're encouraging a lot of people, so you have 2 heads to do it, so to be able to do it more. Our third house is House Mudita. It's the red house. This is Mr. Fike's house. They are the givers. They're the ones who give love and caring support for other people. And their bird is the Phoenix. And most of you are well aware of the Phoenix and what the Phoenix is. And our last house, which is my house, is House Wulia. We are the dreamers. We are the blue house, and our bird is the Griffin. And Griffin and Phoenix are 2 birds that most of you are well aware of, but the other 2 birds, the roc and the Barunda, are not as much known on there. So when it comes to the houses, we do have 4 houses. Here are the pictures of our 4 birds on here. Our first one right here, again, not drawn to scale, but this right here is the roc. The double-headed bird, Barunda. So here is our greenhouse Duende's bird. Here, right here, is our orange house Kefi's bird. Over here, we have the Phoenix, which is the red house bird, Mudita. And here is the Griffin, the blue house, Julius, on there. But our very first essential, our number 1 essential this year is, and the most important one, is that we are a family. Now, regardless of what house you may be in, we are a family because we all are Eagles. We all are part of West Side. Now, underneath that West Side are 4 houses. And of course, yes, we talked about sportsmanship. Even though you want your house to win, you're fired by your house, that's what we want. We also have to understand that we are a family in all of us here at West Side. Our second essential of the school year, and there's 8 of them, they're all hung in the hallways, is be respectful to yourself and others. Give it to get it. That's the biggest thing. We all want to be respected. But in order to get it, you have to be able to give it. So make sure you're giving the respect to other students, you're giving respect to our teachers, and then you will get that respect. But being respectful is a very important essential. So we're a family, and we are being respectful. Yesterday we talked about the house health, that every house starts off with 10 health, And unfortunately, anytime there's disciplinary action given by the administration, a heart is removed. And this is right up here in the front of the building. It's also going to be on the TVs, and I will display it every single day like this for the remainder of the school year. As you can see, every single house still has their 10 hearts. So congratulations, all houses. There was no disciplinary action taken yesterday. Let's all have a good day today so we can keep those 10 up. But remember, it's you that makes that choice every single day. So if you make that poor choice, you are going to have to remove a heart. It not only affects you, but it affects your entire house. And remember, if you ever lose all of them, then unfortunately that is game over that month, and then they reset the following month. And there are bonus house pins. We also talked about house sportsmanship yesterday. This will be shown on a daily basis as well. As you can see, this is the first smiley face, and that's the smiley face you want to see. That means there was sportsmanship throughout the day. I heard a lot of great things yesterday about that we are a family. We love all houses. That's what we want to be able to hear. And of course, be fired up about your house. But remember, we are a family. If there's ever sportsmanship, unsportsmanship happening, unfortunately your face gets sadder and sadder until it cries, which then you lose a heart. And remember, you only have 10 hearts to get you the whole month. The house has the most hearts at the end of the month will get the 4 bonus spins, and a bonus spin can be worth up to 100 house points. Remember, we do have an arrow going to Duende because we do not want to hear people say, well, Duende is cheating because of this 1.5 multiplier. That's unsportsmanship. We also don't want to say, well, the only reason Julio's in first place is because that's Mr. Johnson's house and he's giving them all the points. He's cheating. That again is unsportsmanship, and unfortunately you will eventually lose and go down and lose a heart. So make sure you watch what you say. We are very equitable in all the things we do when it comes to sportsmanship. Our legacy thought today, yes, we talked about being kind, so hopefully you've instilled that to be kind this school year to yourself and others. Today, the 2 most important days in your life are this. There's 2 most important days. One is obviously the day that you were born. We had 2 people who had a birthday today, so happy birthday. This is one of the most important parts. The second one is very powerful, is the day you find out why. Why? Why are you here? What is the purpose? What is your destiny? And I strongly believe a lot of your teachers in that classroom, they're born to teach, born to make a difference. I believe a lot of our administrators were born to be leaders here. So one day you're going to find out why. When you find out why, it's very powerful. It makes many great changes in this world. So students, will you be a champion today? As always, this is your choice. Make it a great day or not. That choice is yours. We love you, and leave a legacy.